15 minutes to go.
I need to hurry. When I take my fish balls out of the fish stock, I realise straight away, and it's different texture, and I don't know how it happened. Don't have any time to change it.
My bench didn't look great. It was a bit of a pigsty, but I thought if I stop and try to truly clean up, I'm going to run out of time.
Vanessa's bitten off more than she can chew today. She's got a lot of things going on. Everybody else just seems just that little bit more focused and one dish thing, as opposed to Vanessa, who's doing duck 3 ways.
Yeah, well, if the bench is any indication, it's a bloody mess.
The clock is ticking, and it is 10 minutes to go, guys. Are you the one going home? 15 weeks. All those challenges. And it all comes down to this last 10 minutes. Stay focused.
What have you got left to do?
Just finish off my chilli jam, fry my dumplings, and plate up. Try not to go crazy at the end.
Happy with your degree of cooking?
I think I'll do a touch more. Put it in the oven.
You only got 10 minutes.
Yep.
I pop it back in the oven on hot to just give it a bit of extra cooking. Rare is nice, but it needs to be a little bit more like medium rare rather than too rare for this.
10 minutes to go. What's going to happen in the last 10 minutes?
I just need my rice to hurry up.
Now's not the time to stuff up rice.
No, I need to... I think I might take it off and let it sort of steam the rest of the way cooked.
5 minutes left. That is just 5 minutes left in this challenge. Go hard. Make that last 5 minutes count.
Are we going to get there, do you think? I'm worried about Paula, and nothing's on the plate yet.
Oh, yeah.
I feel okay. I know I'm going to get on the plate. I've got all my garnishes ready. I definitely have got time.
Vanessa's plating isn't looking quite as crisp as certainly Kelly's.
Yes, Kelly's looks very precise, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was pretty stressed out there. 90 minutes seems like a long time. It's not a very long time when you're trying to get so many components together.
Aaron's just starting the plate up now.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking at the end when the lamb is a little bit rare. So I've got the other stuff mainly on the plate so I can just slice the lamb and pop it on.
The ultimate invention test. 2 minutes until we want those dishes up.
I really want to be in the top 3. No, just keep going and going and going until it stops. You just don't give up.
30 seconds. Get it on the plate. We're not tasting off the bench today. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from the bench.
This morning, I almost gave up, so I'm actually so stoked that I've done it.
I took quite a risk. I tried a couple of things I haven't tried before. I wanted to really push myself, so I'm crossing my fingers that they like it, but I think the flavours are good, and I hope they like them too.
I'm happy with the plate. Hopefully the flavours shine through and they appreciate the effort that I put in.
I'm not happy with the texture of the fish balls. I definitely think that I'm going to be going home. Taking my dish up for tasting. I think maybe it was too simple. You know, it's curry and rice, and that worries me. Green curry with fish balls and coconut rice.
Well, lads, it may have looked simple, but this is what I call real cooking. This has got depth, it's got finesse. You can taste it right back to when she filleted that fish. Every single thing she's done is perfect. Innovation-wise, well, I think she showed us what a craftsperson she is as far as all the things she can do to end up with something which looks deceptively simple.
It's got a beautiful balance to it. You can really taste that broth. There's very profound flavour in there. I think it's a very, very good curry.
Flavour-wise and technique-wise, it's an amazing dish. I could eat buckets of it. I mean, it's that good.
She was concerned about her fish balls. Well, perhaps she's a little more inventive than she knows, because I think the fish balls are great because they're delicate with it. To be honest, I don't want a bouncy fish ball. I want one like that. I think it's absolutely delicious, and she gave total respect for that snapper.
From a chef's point of view, she's got to be an economic entity. She's shown thrift. She didn't waste a thing.
I feel really happy about what I've achieved. I'm so keen to impress the judges today. I'm desperate to be in the top 3.
Asian style duck 3 ways, dumpling on a pickled vegetable salad, sesame crusted duck leg on Asian mushrooms with quail egg and capsicum, smoked duck breast with crispy duck skin on smoked eggplant and tofu.
I think you've done a great job presentation-wise, and I think you've really shown that you can work for 90 minutes full on, because you've done a lot of different things on this plate. You've made everything from scratch.
Ben, has it got your attention?
I like it. It's clean and tidy.
I have to be brutally honest with you. I was convinced that your breast would be overcooked, and I couldn't have been further wrong, because I can tell looking at it it's not. And I hope I'm as wrong about the leg, because I look at the leg and think, will it be cooked enough? Will it be lovely and tender? Well, it'll probably be the difference between staying or going. Thanks, Vanessa.
They seem pretty blown away with what I managed to do in 90 minutes. So the only question mark is the duck leg. I'm pretty secure that it was cooked well, but, you know, let's just pray that's the case.
The whole thing about Vanessa all through this competition, she's been mainly down in the bottom group.
Yeah.
But she scrapes through and dodges the bullet every time.
But often when you're the least experienced, you often learn the most.
Absolutely.
There's some elements in there that are amazing. The dumpling, great flavours. The smoked duck on the end, I think it's beautifully smoked. And the aubergine underneath is outstanding as well. The duck leg on top's not correctly cooked, but the mushrooms underneath are amazing. Beautiful flavours in there.
For me, the star of what is a lot of pieces to this dish was the duck breast. I love the smokiness. I thought that was just right. And the dumpling. What do you think, Ben?
I like the dumpling. It was yum. I really like the aubergine underneath the smoked duck. The duck leg's another story for me. I didn't even bother trying for it. It was still pink inside. Essentially, it still has blood next to the bone. So the duck leg for me was a big disappointment, but there was some real highlights there with the smoked duck and the little dumpling.
It's typical Vanessa. She's gone all out, done 3 things, but at this level of the competition, we need everything to be 100%. And when you do 3 things, you're tripling your trouble, really. That leg in the middle, it crucified her in a heartbeat.
When it's down to the bottom 2, I just feel sick.
I'm trying to be staunch. If I'm going out, then I'm not going to go out as a big crybaby.
Vanessa and Paula, you've both been fantastic competitors, but there's only room for one of you in the top 3. Ultimately, it comes down to whose dish showed the most promise and who made the fewest mistakes.
What we haven't told you guys is that standing in front of us is both the best and the worst dish of the day.
I can easily imagine either of them going home or getting through, because I think they both had strong points and weak points.
Vanessa, you did a lot, and it looked like you kept it together for the entire 90 minutes. Well done. It was good to see. The dumpling was, in Ben's words, yum. And we all loved the aubergine and the mushrooms. The duck breast was beautiful and tender with a delightful smoked flavour.
And when I got praise from the judges, it was like, oh, yes, yay.
Paula, you say you really want to win this competition, but you seem very concerned about your fish balls, is that right?
I'm not happy with the texture of the fish balls. Bugs the hell out of me.
Paula, I'm sorry to tell you, but you didn't get it right. You didn't get it right at all.
I know.
You got it perfect.
Really?
those fish balls were perfect.
It's pretty unbelievable.
We loved the texture. You showed us so many great things today. You gave total respect to the snapper.
Yeah, I did do that.
The filleting, to the broth, to the balls. Your dish had perfect balance and harmony.
Paula, Ben said your dish had profound flavour. You did us proud. And you do complete the top 3. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my God. Okay.
Yours was the dish of the day.
I can't believe it. Thank you so much. It feels kind of surreal, like it hasn't really sunk in, but it feels good. But it'll feel better to win.